Your involvement in the Salesforce ecosystem can be a great boost to your career. In this video, Eric Dreshfield talks about the importance of being an active member of the Salesforce community and the impact it can have on one's career growth. Welcome to 100 Days of Trailhead, where the tech community comes to learn Salesforce, learn tech, get inspired, and invest in ourselves. We are your trail guides, here to support you on your learning journey. We release videos weekly. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. In the description below, you can find links for everything we mention in this video, as well as books and resources we found useful. Visit our blog, 100daysoftrailhead.com, for other helpful Salesforce and tech content. Being connected to the Salesforce ecosystem, otherwise known as the Trailblazer community, can help your career excel. This community is known for being supportive. Learn how being heavily involved in the Salesforce ecosystem has positively affected Eric Dreshfield's career. As a known leader, Salesforce MVP Hall of Famer, founder of the first Salesforce Community Conference, and much more.
Hey everyone, this is Eric Dreshfield, and welcome to 100 Days of Trailhead. Today's going to be a slightly different version of 100 Days of Trailhead because I don't have any slides to present, and I'm not going to talk you through a predefined session. This is going to be one of those, should I just say, let's ramble on for a little while types of sessions. I do have kind of a goal in mind, so I'll try to get there. But for those of you who know me, you probably have already figured out I'm pretty good at talking and I enjoy it. So bear with me for a minute if this kind of goes funny. So for those of you who don't know me, just a little bit about myself. I'm Eric Dreshfield. I've been in the Salesforce ecosystem since 2009. In 2010, I started a Salesforce community group in my city because there wasn't one and I wanted one. In 2011, I launched Midwest Dreamin', a Salesforce community-led conference. That was in Louisville, Kentucky that year, and 100 people showed up. From 2014 through 2019, Midwest Dreamin' took place in Chicago with anywhere between 500 and 900 people attending each year. And Midwest Dreamin' will be in Minneapolis on July 20th through 22nd in 2022, live and in person. So we did take a couple years off because of COVID, like lots of things did from in-person events. So hopefully I'll see some of you at Midwest Dreamin' this coming July. So a little bit more about me. In 2013, Salesforce named me a Salesforce MVP for the very first time. And through some chance, some luck, whatever, I managed to retain that title every year or be re-awarded is probably the proper terminology, the title of MVP every year through 2020. And at that point, Salesforce put me into the Salesforce MVP Hall of Fame, which I used to joke about and tell people, well, that's like being put out to pasture. You're retired now. But in reality, what Salesforce means by the Hall of Fame is you're an MVP for life. So that's one of those lifetime achievement awards, which I think is really pretty cool. So what's that all have to do with my career, right? I mean, 100 Days of Trailhead is kind of a career-focused, learning-focused blog and video site. So I need to tie that all together somehow, right? So my career journey started in 2009 in Salesforce. I literally was at the right place at the right time and became a business analyst for a software company while they were getting ready to roll out Salesforce, the Service Cloud in particular. Had no prior experience with Salesforce. I think when the interview mentioned Salesforce, I didn't even know what it was. I had heard of CRM and had probably used them by then in my career, but really didn't understand it. Didn't know what Salesforce was. Literally, like I said, I had never heard of it before. So how did I get to where I am today? Well, the community was a big part of that for me. Obviously, what I just mentioned earlier, I got heavily involved in the community early on. That was a suggestion of my first boss in Salesforce. She did tell me, I can't really afford to send you to training right now. So find a local community group and meet people who are using Salesforce and learn all you can from them. Ask them questions, find out how they're using Salesforce. How does that relate to what we're trying to do at our organization? Learn organically might have been the way she put it to me. And I don't think she just meant Google things. I think she literally wanted me to go talk to people. And so that's what I did for a while. So fast forward a few years, I made a couple job changes. I switched over from working for Salesforce customers to working on the partner side of Salesforce. I think I'm on my third or fourth Salesforce partner role now. And all of those roles have been in marketing, helping those organizations drive forward a message to the Salesforce community, to Salesforce customers about what that particular organization has to offer as far as products and services, and why it's important for businesses to utilize those things and what it can do to help those businesses grow. Again, how did I get into marketing? That was an interesting story too, but we'll probably talk about that some other time, because I don't want to get into all those details because I'll be rambling. And speaking of rambling, I do want to share one little thing that I discovered this morning when I was looking at Facebook. I know, Facebook, right? The one thing I love about Facebook is it shares memories of things that have happened in the past. So scrolling through my Facebook memories this morning, I found this little ditty from 9 years ago today. 9 years ago today, September 27th, 2012, I posted on Facebook, "Attention please, Cindy," that's my wife, "did not do anything to me except for wondering if I had become obsessed with Twitter. The annual Salesforce user conference Dreamforce is now over, so I will likely post on Facebook with some regularity again. And oh yes, Cindy says I might have a slight obsession with Twitter, and I think she's right." So what's all that have to do with anything, right? Okay, so Twitter's a great place to get involved in conversations around Salesforce. Lots of people use Salesforce. Lots of people who use Salesforce have a Twitter account, and those people share information. They post questions, they post answers, they share things about Salesforce that maybe you're looking for. It's one of those things for me. I started on Twitter simply to listen and learn, and quickly found myself engaging in conversations. So there's the secret to the community right there. Did you catch that? Engaging in conversations. If you think about what that really is, it's listening, but it's responding, and it's talking about things with others who have similar interests. So what does all that do for you as an individual? How can you benefit from that? Well, knowledge for one thing. You may solve a problem that you're having at work. You may be able to figure out, oh, I need to do this. I can't figure out why something's not working. Let's just post a question. "Hey, Salesforce community, I tried this, it didn't work. Can somebody offer me a suggestion?" Great, right? I've done that. I had problems while I was trying to build things in Salesforce. Couldn't get something to work, just simply posted a question, got a bunch of answers. What did I do then? There's the challenge. I played in the sandbox. I tested out all the suggestions everybody gave me, figured out which one I thought worked best for me and my situation at the organization I was at, and that's the one that I implemented. So back to the rambling. I think I'm doing that really well, don't you? What I really wanted to talk about was the relationship between the Salesforce community and what it can do for your Salesforce career. I know some of you are probably sitting there thinking, but it's my career. I need to own it. I need to take charge of it. True, you're right, you do. But being active in the Salesforce community, sharing information, helping others with their struggles can go a long way to helping you own your own community. Can go a long way to helping you own your own career journey. So now you see that this is live, this is unscripted, because I'm messing things up every once in a while, and I'm laughing about it, which is cool. Everybody needs to be able to laugh, right? That's a good thing too. So let's go back to the career journey, the benefits of getting involved in the Salesforce ecosystem. Beyond the knowledge you're going to gain, you're going to make connections, you're going to meet people. Those people, perhaps, are going to work at an organization that's looking to hire someone. You may discover through posts that those people make that their company is hiring a Salesforce administrator, If you're interested in becoming a Salesforce administrator, you may discover they're looking for someone in marketing or whatever. But without those strong personal connections and the ability to see what these individuals are posting and their companies are sharing, you may not know any of this. So where am I going with all this? Here's the deal. There's a couple things you can gain from being involved in the Salesforce ecosystem. Number one, skills. Trailhead, remember that. That's part of the Salesforce ecosystem. Get out there and do some trails. Try to do them every day. Try to upskill your knowledge. Number two, people, connections. You can make connections. You never know when those conversations that you're having are going to be with your future boss. It's important to make good impressions on people, to give back to this community, to help others. I mean, that's kind of what I've done through my entire career. I feel like the community has given me my career. I could throw numbers out there and tell you my salary from the very first role I had in the Salesforce ecosystem to where I am today has doubled. So what? Lots of people have that happen, right? Probably true. I mean, I know I've seen a lot of stories about people who have seen significant increases in their salary since joining the Salesforce ecosystem. Well, why is that? Because the ecosystem is a good place to work. Plain and simple. Lots of job opportunities, lots of careers, lots of different companies you can work for. Now I know we're coming through COVID. Several of you probably lost a job because of COVID, because changes at your organization had to take place due to the impact of the global pandemic. I get it. That happens to lots of us. It impacted all of us in one way or another, regardless of whether we lost a job or not. But the point is, for those of us who lived through all that, the Salesforce community was our backbone. It was our support system. It helped us to get through where we were, helped us to fight off the bad feelings. It helped us to stay motivated, and it helped us ultimately to gain employment somewhere else and build out the next step in our career. So if you're looking for a little bit of motivation, if you're looking for what might be your next career move, if you're looking to figure out how can I further my career, how can I stay positive, I would say look to the Salesforce community. Find a conversation that interests you, get involved in it, talk about things, help other people solve their own challenges. That'll keep your mind sharp, it'll keep your skills up, but it can also showcase your skills to other people. Okay, here's a poll. For those of you in the audience, raise your hand. I know you can't do this because it's virtual. Raise your hand if you get hit by people on a regular basis with, hey, I have this job that I think you'd be great for. Your skills really match what we're looking for. Or your LinkedIn profile comes up in my feed a lot for someone who might be interested in a role like this or might be a good fit. Who's raising their hand? Come on, show them, put them up there. Okay, I can't see the hands go up because I'm recording this and there's no real audience, but that's okay. I know hands are going up because that happens to me all the time too. So to make a long story short, I don't know how long this story is because I'm not paying attention to how long I've been recording. But anyway, to summarize all this, get involved in the Salesforce community. It's a good thing. If you're already involved, great, get more involved. Go for speaking opportunities. Do something to put yourself out there, to get yourself noticed. The world of events is coming back. 2022, I think, is going to be a banner year for in-person events. There's a huge craving for these things. People want to go to events. They want to be out there having the face-to-face conversations again. I mean, Dreamforce, it was last week, right? It just happened. But it wasn't the Dreamforce you and I were used to from 5 years ago, from 3 years ago. It was mostly virtual with a small in-person component for a handful of people that got invited to come to Dreamforce. I got invited to go, but decided I couldn't make it. Lots of things going on. Lots of factors went into that decision. Watching the content online, watching people on social media through what they're posting about, sharing pictures, sharing stories of people they've met while they were there this year at Dreamforce, the conversations I had. Did I regret my decision to not attend Dreamforce? Yeah, probably a little bit, but that's okay. I'll get past that too. And the reason I'll get past that is there's another event coming up soon. There are more opportunities to get out there in the community and to meet people and to have the great conversations that are going to lead you to friendship, that are going to lead you to knowledge, and that are going to possibly lead you to your next career move. So I guess that's it. I guess that's really all I wanted to say, is the Salesforce community is this great place to be. It's an awesome experience. There are millions of people, literally, but chances are you won't meet all of them. There are a lot of people in the Salesforce community who are out there and they just value friendship and conversations and want to help other people grow and succeed. So get out there in the community, do your thing, start meeting people, and just see what happens. Watch what happens and enjoy the ride. As I said earlier, I'm Eric Dreshfield, and this is 100 Days of Trailhead. Thanks for listening.
If you found this content helpful, we would really appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel and like this video. It really helps us a lot. And with that, we're at the end. How has the Salesforce ecosystem helped you in your career? Comment below. We would also love to hear what video topics you want us to cover in future videos in the comments. If you've made it to this point, we want to take an opportunity to say thank you. Please subscribe to our channel and like our videos, as that really helps us get this content out to others. Since you've stayed with us, here's a bonus tip. It's never too late to get involved in the Salesforce ecosystem. Even if you are new to this community, or if you've been around for a while, ask leaders if you can volunteer. Show you are part of the community by finding out how you can help while being able to network with others, virtually or in real life. Thank you for spending time with us. Please like and subscribe to our channel because we share weekly content to support your tech and Salesforce learning journey. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss a new video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. Connect with us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and on 100daysoftrailhead.com, all of which are listed below. Thank you for learning with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.